When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Seattle Sports on 710 is your radio home for the Seattle Mariners.
Back, and over the wall for a home run!
Every home run, every strikeout, every Mariners win.
Swing and a miss and a slider, strike three, and it's over.
And catch the game on your smartphone. Download the Seattle Sports app to stream the radio broadcast of every Mariners game.
Goodbye, baseball! A walk-off two-run home run!
Seattle Sports is your home for the Mariners.
And welcome in to Glacier Peak High. Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig, and a cast of hundreds here with you. Wednesday night volleyball, undefeated GP, and 0-1 Mariner doing battle in Westco. We'll have it for you after this on STSPN.
Sings our national anthem.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
That our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Back here on STSPN. Early matchup here in Westco, but a conference battle nonetheless. The homestanding Glacier Peak Grizzlies returning a lot of talent from, well, a stacked squad last year as well. Tessa and Marcy Mossberg. They're down one player, Emma Nowak, who is out sick tonight. But the Guerreros, the Nowaks, the Mossbergs, Claire Siedenquist at 6 foot as an outside hitter or an opposite. They've got a lot of size, they've got a ton of skill, and they're undefeated in the early going here. On the other side, making the trek over from South Everett, Mariner Marauders squad not tested early, 0-1, but again, this means it's matchup number 2 for this young Marauders squad. They do have a few seniors peppering this roster. Estrella Urrutia, along with Jessica Mai, Amani Watson, and Ayala Hutchinson Tokamata. But we'll see early on how this one's going to shape up. This is a GP squad that has been efficient in the early going. 3 games, only one of them going a 4th set. So GP is going to look to get on top early and just ride the wave of this crowd. The Marauders, though, have other plans. They did have a sub on me that I was not prepared for this Mariner squad. I do not have a name for the libero just yet, so we'll get that as we go. Lucy Cornelius, doing the serving for GP. Dug out in the middle, back out, and right off the bat, GP with the early point up front. Siedenquist, number 11, the 6-footer. I think Gustafson also had a piece of that as well. Cornelius to serve once again. Watson, Coy, Zubanova, Hutchinson, Tokamata, and Pullen among those out there for Mariner in the dark jerseys. There's a nice set piece and just oof, right in the mush. Hutchinson Tokamata has to pick that one out of her face. 2-0 Grizzlies here. For those new to the sport of volleyball, or at least the indoor variety, you may have seen some at the Summer Olympics, but it is first to 25, win by 2. And that one spied out of bounds. Good eyes by Shannon to let that one go. Oh, no, they're going to say that one was in. My bad. I thought that initially went Mariners' way, but it's 3-0. Sort of an accidental dig there in the middle, Zubanova. That one rockets high into the rafters, and illegal touch. Hit it 4 times there. 4-0. Grizzlies on top early. I do want to recognize our presenting sponsor here on STSPN since 2021, Les Schwab Tires, who reminds you, get more with less. Service error, and that'll break the rally by the Glacier Peak Grizzlies. 4-1.
Serving for Mariner.
Mariner gets on the board. Chloe Shannon will serve here. 5'6" senior. Plays on the opposite side. And she's a setter as well. There's a good set and nice placement. That is just impossible to take a whack at. Headed for the back line and then just dropped in by a millimeter.
You like? I'm here too. I forgot to say something.
Oh, hi. Todd Elvig on the ones and twos.
We're in brilliant 4K tonight.
There we go. Stunning 4K. The Guerreros in the house tonight. Big fans of Glacier Peak as well.
And they got a new score controller.
That one handled on the back line. I think it went off the hand of Amani Watson. But yes, we'll have scores the next time we're here plugged straight into your screen. Daktronics once again.
Daktronics. Gotta love those guys.
Bringing home the bacon. Do love the brilliant LED scoreboard here. That one out the back line. Good eyes by the player to be named later, the libero.
Serving for Mariner.
Player to be named later. I like that.
Zubanova will handle this one. Eliana Zubanova, 5'8" freshman on the varsity squad here. Little pirouette. That one gets away from Cornelius.
Mariner.
And nothing you can do with it. Mariner making a little run here. 6-3 Grizzlies. Good crowd here on a Wednesday night. Weather can't quite make up its mind, so why not come into the warmth and enjoy some volleyball? You can also take it with you wherever you go. STSPN.com.
Absolutely.
Oh, a blistering attack. Ava Nowak gives it a whack. And it is 7-3 Grizzlies.
Gabriella, and number 9, Chloe.
A couple of subs will check in. Gustafson will check back in. And I believe Lothan checked in as well. Now Lothan will handle the inbounds, I almost said. The serve, and that one goes long.
Into the match with Glacier Peak.
Sometimes the best move you can make is not to make a move. Let the other team make the mistake.
45, Dana Liggins. And number 1, Tessa Mossberg into the match for Mariner. Number 14.
More subs going all over.
20, Eliani Roca.
Oh, Eliani Roca wearing 20. I had her as 5 on the official roster. Dugout on the back line. Nice block. Pure filth, Amani Watson. But they're going to say it went off of Watson. She got in the net. And it gives the Grizzlies another point. I think sometimes the best play you can make is to not make one at all. Sometimes that applies when you are talking as well.
Or not looking.
Yeah. Harem's back over, splits the defense, and drops in for Mariner. Cuts it to a 3-point game. 8-5. First to win 3 out of 5 sets. For those curious about the rules and scoring here. Hutchinson Tokamata drops that one in. Bounce back up, Nowak. Get back across. Watson playing some good defense. And the feather touch doesn't go for Gustafson. It's a 2-point game. There are a lot of intricacies. I could probably get
Into the match.
my friend's kid, who is a manager
Jessica
in
Miles.
high school, middle school and high school, I think, for volleyball, and they could explain the rules a little better than I know them. Jessica Mai will drop back there, 5-foot libero, defensive specialist if you prefer, and a senior.
We don't have the budget for color.
Fair enough.
That's why you have me chiming in like
Now,
Madden.
I could make some observations, but I will not. Point Glacier Peak.
What, it was going to be a weight thing?
No, it was not going to be a weight thing. It was going to be basically, if you've ever seen any of the comedy routines of the Madden guy Frank Caliendo, some of John Madden's color analysis, addition by subtraction, we'll say.
That's right.
Here's a guy who, when he puts his contacts in, he can see better.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks, John. Dug out well by Jessica Mai. Got a couple of defensive specialists there on the back line. And that one will sail long, and another point won by the Marauders. Orca Pride. Amani Watson will drift back for Mariner to key this one in. GP between substitutions here. Watson with that high delivery. Dug out on the back line. Tessa Mossberg. Clobber to the middle. Dug out that time by Mai. Little in between set. Claire will deliver that one. And not quite a clobber, but a good kill for GP.
Into the match for Mariner.
Grizzlies holding them off here.
Estrella.
Ligon will check back in for GP.
Number 40.
I want to thank some more of our sponsors here on STSPN. Bickford Ford, Grit Handcrafted Wood, Home Comfort Alliance of Snohomish and King County, McDaniel's Do It Best Hardware, Monster Energy Drink, the U.S. Military, Washington Officials Association, and our proud media partner, Seattle Sports.
Gotta like those guys.
Absolutely. Listen to quite a bit of Mariners action, not to be confused with Mariner action, which is what we have on right now. Mariners in that big playoff hunt.
Yeah, they called up and they said, hey, you know your football games? They're pretty good. We'd like to have them on our app and on our website on Fridays.
I like that idea.
I said, well, okay.
You twisted my arm. Urrutia digs that one out. Punched back across. Dug out Mossberg. Right side little press across. Dug out that time by Roca. A little too much on that one. Some heat off the gun from Sofia Guerrero. Point Marauders.
Ooh, nice pronunciation on that. I can't do that to save my life.
I did have a semester or a quarter of Spanish many moons ago. Guerrero. Coy to key this one in for Mariner. 3-point opening set here. Settling it down. Tessa Mossberg got it across. Nice dig, Mai. That one bounces into and back out of the net. Point GP.
The match for Mariner, number 20, Eliani Roca.
They'll get Roca back in for Mariner. Lucy Cornelius as we rotate back to the top of the serve rotation for GP. Oh, no look tip across. And they're going to whistle this one dead.
Point, Glacier Peak.
Glacier Peak gets it. Illegal touch. 13-8. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoy this content. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And follow us on the social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and this thing called X. Whatever that might be.
The thing called X.
I prefer Twitter, but if you're on X, then go for it.
I do like Twitter better, too.
Chirp, chirp. That one olayed right past Urrutia. Point GP as they'll pull to 14-8 up in the opening set. One thing I love about these Wesco games, especially the league matchups, you have got a ton of support from your student section. It is a Wednesday night volleyball matchup, and GP is showing out.
I got some of those proud parent shirts here. We're going to have to give a couple out maybe between sets.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
You know, we had Dave Larson step up. I just think that's so great.
Yeah, fantastic.
He's a basketball guy, and I said, hey, we could use a little extra this fall, and he's like, count us in.
Yeah. I'll be your Huckleberry.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Grit.
Hey, do you know the whole
handcrafted wood.
Huckleberry thing?
The whole line, or
No, do
or,
you know what that means?
I understood it to be I'll be your partner, your counterpoint there, but hit it where they ain't. Point GP.
Huckleberry. So
Oh, I see. Like a pallbearer.
yes,
If you're looking for trouble, I'll deliver it. No extra charge.
Huckleberry. Everybody thinks it's I'll be your Huckleberry. Huckleberry.
The ring bearer, like from How I Met Your Mother. You're saying ring bearer, right? Yes.
Huckleberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ring bearer. There's not going to be a bear at my wedding. Right. Oh, a little miscommunication on the back line. Urrutia and Roca bump into each other at a timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. STSPN's coverage on a Wednesday night.
Hey there, laddie. Do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
Back to action. STSPN's coverage presented by Les Schwab Tires. Get more from Les. 16-8. GP out in front. A little in-between decision and a nice kill up front by the Mariner Marauders. I believe that was Pullen that got in there. They were trying to decide, am I going to let this go? Or, oh, no, it's a little short, so went back after it. Chloe Shannon, senior, will handle the serve, and that's an ace. Serve up an ace for Mariner and Chloe Shannon. One of the hardest things to do in sports.
Did you see her little dance out there?
I looked down. I missed the celebration. I need one of those monitors and a little 15-second rewind. Dug out in the middle. Eva Nowak. Served up a little ole from Roca. Contact in the net. Roca goes all the way to the floor trying to save every point. And it's a 7-point lead for GP. Esty Guerrero will trot back to handle the serve. She just checked in. Esty, a senior at 5'4". Bangs that one to the middle. Good set. Press to the back line. Cornelius will answer back, and Nowak just crushed it. 18-10.
I'm glad they have those guys down there on the line because it looked out to me.
Yeah, I'm learning slowly. Watch the officials. Watch the flag. Because I've been wrong a couple of times today already. Bounce back across. Lothan put a paw on it. Clobbered toward the back. A little miscommunication. Got air under it from Shannon, but went to no man's land, and it's 19-10.
Oh, I did that wrong then.
19-10 Grizzlies.
Didn't you just say that?
I did. Oh, and that's an ace. That is an ace from the back line. Esty Guerrero just crawled that one right over the white tape.
I don't know if those should count. Because hitting
it hits the structure and then down. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. Back in 1 minute, STSPN's coverage of Westco Athletics.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back to action here. Glacier Peak up 20-10 in the opening set against Mariner. Make it 21-10. Dugout just fully laid out for that one. Roca, but aimed it toward the far antenna. That's how the signal gets to you, by the way.
It is. Fun fact.
Fun fact for you. Old school goodness. Oh, over the net. And are they? Yes, they are going to give the point to Mariner. Right there and ready, the entire front line for Glacier Peak, but they did not allow the front line Mariner player to do anything with it. They crossed over the line and illegally contacted that ball. I actually understood what happened there.
Into the match for Mariner, number 3, Amani Watson.
Watson
It's kind of like in basketball when you bat the ball out of the hoop.
Yeah, it's a little bit like goaltending. Yeah, you have to give them an opportunity at least to do something with it. And no, this is my cookie. It was a beautiful play and one that didn't count. 21-11. Mariner trying to come back in this one in the opening set. Will reverse Cornelius. Oh, my word. That is dangerous. Lucy Cornelius sets the ball moving away, and rising to crush it is Lothan.
Serving number 8, Gabrielle.
Gabrielle Lothan will drift back to serve as well. 5'11", junior. 22-11. First to 25. Win by 2. Up and over, and then returned right back. Got the size advantage there with pulling. And that one, again, just could not lay off of it. That is a libero's responsibility to go after everything that's headed to the floor, but that one was just out of her reach, and it went out off of her. 23-11. Dugout in the middle. I don't know that Mariner is communicating quite as well as GP right now. And just positioned, rifled across Ava Nowak. You wouldn't even tell that GP is down a player with another Nowak out sick. I believe this is match point. Or at least set point, I should say. Cleared back across in the middle. Cornelius sets it up. Right into the hands. And that's a point. And that is the set. 25-11. GP takes care of business. We'll step aside for a break. When we come back, set number 2, GP and Mariner on STSPN.
In 1934, Bickford Ford opened their doors in Snohomish, Washington, and they've been an active part of the community ever since. So when you're looking for a new Ford truck, SUV, or hybrid, or if you want to take advantage of your current car's value, start at the place you can trust, the one that's been around for 89 years and is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
Come with us. The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
Oh, my goodness! You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race. Look at this! To the 4 a.m. starts, training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard. I never said on you, I get the gang on you. You better pray for it. I put that thing on you. You ever play with it? To the fans, to the followers, and the haters.
But it doesn't matter.
Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. You rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best.
UFC Strawweight Champion.
Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun. I promise you.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back, and you know that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Here on the team, you know, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Back here.
That's backwards. Why is that?
Back here on STSPN, the joys of a live broadcast, and a little substitution kerfuffle.
Something wrong with my scoreboard.
Also at the bench for Glacier Peak, number 12, Julia Martin.
Julia Martin will check in for GP. Olivia Lincoln checked in, and Tessa Mossberg in the Libero's shirt will check out and then check right back in, replacing Chloe Gustafson. So we've got all of that worked out.
Serving for Mariner.
The Mariner Marauders will serve to start the second set. But the first set went the way of the home team. Glacier Peak Grizzlies 25-11 in the opening set. Punched across. A little bit too much mustard on that one. And it's a point for GP, and they will take the serve right back.
Number 9 into the match for Glacier Peak, number 6.
Into the game for Mariner. Pumbaa Njai. Another freshman on this young Marauder squad. 1-0 GP. And, I believe she served that one behind the line. Legally crossed the line and will return the serve back to Mariner.
Serving.
And more rotations. In to serve for Mariner, Madison Clark, a sophomore setter at 5'3". Clark will bang that one to the middle. Dugout Nowak right in the middle, and that one is too long. Just nipped beyond the end line, and so we're just going to keep playing back and forth here with it. 2-1 Marauders. Mariner has their first lead. And that one's too long as well, and we'll get tied at 2 again. Early season struggles here. Everybody has them, including broadcasters. Broadcast, by the way, brought to you by the Washington Officials Association. If you don't like the calls, well, go talk to Jeff Matson. He'll find a job for you, I'm sure.
He will, but I don't know what his role is exactly.
Nice play in the net. I think that was Nowak slamming the door shut. Don't know his role, you said.
Well, he stepped down as president.
Well, he's president in our hearts.
Oh, he is.
And I'm sure if you contact him anyway, he'll find someone to find you something to do.
He would do that.
That one long and wide, and we're tied at 3 again.
I don't think he ever stopped being an official.
Fair enough. Also broadcast brought to you by Monster Energy Drink, McDaniel's Do It Best Hardware, an STSPN sponsor since 2010.
Since the beginning.
The U.S. military.
Every season for 15 years.
What a block unleashed. Tayala Hutchinson Tokomata said no. But yes, every season since the beginning for the McDaniels.
Yeah, so please, if you see Brad or Bob in there, go in there and say, hey, thanks for helping us put this up.
3 generations running that place.
Yes.
Clobbered from the far side. Dugout backline Clark. Rise and strike, and that one bends inside the pole. It hits off of a Glacier Peak Grizzly. Point Mariner, they got a 2-point lead. Great work.
Look out.
Great work, Kumba and Jai over there.
I should probably slow down on this Monster Energy drink.
I don't know. You might want to speed up because it's getting late early.
Well, the little boys' room is a long ways from here.
Well, I'm less concerned about the immediate future. That was a double hit there, by the way. 6-3. We're going to have a timeout here shortly. But I was more concerned about the long-range forecast because if you drink one of those too late, they'll work too well and you won't need to sleep tonight.
Yeah, well, I got a little something that'll shut that off.
Yeah,
legal. Okay, yeah.
That's a very good clarifier. Ooh. Watch the closing doors. Ava Nowak just thudded that one through. No, talking about drinking energy too late. I was at a basketball game many moons ago in East Tennessee, and it was not Monster. It was not actually an energy drink brand I was aware of. It was a local beverage, and frankly, I thought it was like a Sprite. And I had 2 or 3 of those, and I don't think I got to sleep till 5 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of punch in those things. Use them responsibly, folks. Good block. Returned right back. They're going to blow that one dead. Illegal contact in the net on Mariner. So Grizzlies on the comeback trail, and they'll take the serve away from the libero, Eliani Roca. Clobber to the middle. That one was hit into the danger zone. Nothing Clark could have done with that.
In the no-go zone.
Indeed. Siedenquist towers over that back line. There's the jump serve. Right in the middle, same result. Back-to-back aces.
Maybe there won't be a timeout.
Yeah, I don't know that they need one now. That's the way to right the ship, is to just get 3 straight points, including 2 by ace. That one will not be an ace. And it is cleared back across. Dug out in the middle by Tessa Mossberg. Little soft touch. Banged around in the middle by Coy. Whoa, what a backline layout. To the middle. They got to do something with it, and they do. It's like another illegal touch, and GP will take the point. But I think that was Gustafson with the sprawl for your life. No, Gustafson got it across. It had been Macy that dug that one out. Oh, tip drill. Keep the change. What a rocket drop by Gustafson. 9-6.
Oofta kufta.
What he said. Yeah, sure, you betcha. And another ace. That one wafted off the fist of Kumba and Jai. And a timeout on the floor. Mariner calls this one, and we'll take it as well. Back with more 10-6 Grizzlies on STSPN.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Back here on STSPN. We're presented by Les Schwab Tires. Get more from Les. Also want to remind folks that not only are we giving away Grit Handcrafted Wood Proud Parent shirts, but we're also going to give away our Player of the Game shirt. And that Player of the Game shirt is sponsored by Adrenaline Fundraising and David Wright. Got to take care of the all the sponsors, and I think I put them at the top of my sheet and skipped right over them. Point GP. But yes, Adrenaline Fundraising can take care of, well, all sorts of nonprofit fundraising endeavors.
I'm trying to see who looks like they would wear a shirt.
Well, we'll figure that one out. Measured touch on the left side, but dug out in the middle again. And what Tessa Mossberg starts, her teammates will finish. GP is running like a well-oiled machine right now.
I think the mom right there with the earring.
I think that might not be a bad idea, Cowboy. Far side, floated that one just a bit wide. I like the idea from Njai, but it does not work out that time. 13-6. GP. Grizzlies won the opening set 25-11. Bang to the back line, and not a whole lot you can do. Whoa, they kept that alive. It caromed out of the net, then rejected again by Hutchinson Tokamata. Good rally here, and Mariner will win the point. My goodness, that's worth clicking the back button a few times. I thought that one was dead to rights, and interesting dig by Roca, and it went a little long, bounced into the net, came back out, and, well, Mariner plays through the point. Good rally break by the visitors from South Everett. Good concentration as that one hammered across Ava. Shuffled back through, midline play by Siedenquist. And that one will strike inbound. Point Glacier Peak, 14-7.
The match for Glacier Peak, number 15.
First to 25.
Serving, number 20.
Win by 2.
Did you see they're also sponsor that?
Seattle Sports and Grit Handcrafted Wood, proud parent sponsor. And we're going to give a shirt to a proud parent here shortly. 7-point lead here. Mariner will get that one back across. Set, spike, long. Oh, they're going to say it was in. The official on that corner had a better vantage point than I did. I thought for sure that was a point for Mariner.
I lost my phone. Oh, that's not good.
I think it's right behind you. Blue case? Yes.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. And an error on the serve. That one didn't float nearly enough. I think that's going to give Ava Nowak a break. Nowak out. Esti Guerrero will check in. Zubanova will check in for Mariner. Zubanova has been resting for most of this second set. I think she got the start. She did. She got the start in this one. 15-8 Grizzlies. And a nice serve by Njai. Clobber to the back line, crossed them up, and that one just out of the reach of Roca. The junior gave it a look, but nothing you can do with it.
Serving, number 1,
Liggins will check back in. That'll flip Tessa Mossberg back to serve. 16-8 Grizzlies. Back line to the net. Nice little offhand punch. Rocketed up and over and in. Glacier Peak gets that point there. I think that was Lincoln on the kill. Olivia Lincoln, a freshman, getting some playing time here with the varsity squad. GP is going to be a lot to handle for this Wesco League. Rejected at the... And there Lincoln will crawl it over. That was a double hit. That was a triple hit, but they're going to let it keep going. All right. Set, spike, score. Excellent work. Martin getting elevated on that one. The setter serves that one up at 5-7 and a senior. 18-8, 10-point lead for Glacier Peak like a well-oiled machine. Back line, spiked up and short. They'll clear it back across, and gonna say it was out. GP will take the point. And a timeout taken by Mariner. Will take it as well. Les Schwab Tires presents West Coast Sports on STSPN.
Seattle Sports on 710 is your radio home for the Seattle Mariners.
Back, and over the wall for a home run.
Every home run, every strikeout, every Mariners win.
Swing and a miss and a slider, strike 3, and it's over.
And catch the game on your smartphone. Download the Seattle Sports app to stream the radio broadcast of every Mariners game.
Goodbye, baseball. A walk-off 2-run home run.
Seattle Sports is your home for the Mariners.
Back here on STSPN, presented by Les Schwab Tires. Get more from Les. And we still managed to not give away that Proud Parent shirt in that
That's
stuff.
I had to ask a ridiculous question.
Fair
in
enough.
The break.
In these uncertain times.
Yeah.
Clobbered back across, and frankly, Siedenquist did him a favor there. Whoa, my! Leaping into your living room. That was Coy. Just building a wall and making the Grizzlies pay for it. Dio Coy at 6 foot and just a sophomore.
Pedrea Poulin serving number 14, Dale Coy.
And Coy will step back and serve. And that one just a little bit short. GP will take a 20-9 lead.
20, Eliani Roca. Serving for Glacier.
Roca will check back in, as Coy will actually have a seat after the big play and the mistake on the serve. 20-9. GP looking to go up 2 sets here. Oh, that's unfortunate. The overplay by Mariner, and then just Jane on the spot. The freshman, Olivia Lincoln, says, "Thank you, I'll have another." 21-9, first to 25, win by 2. Best 2 out of 3 sets. And that was guided by a laser scope. Dropped inside the white line, 22-9. Can't do it any better than that. I thought it was out. I legitimately thought it was out. Back to serve once again, Julia Martin. Backline play, a little contact at the net. They'll just play tip drill, and finally Lincoln will shovel it into the air. Midline play gets it across. Dugout, Roca to the net and down. Point GP. One off of set point here, 23-9 for the Grizzlies. We've got football action on tap for Friday, don't we?
We do. And guess who's playing?
That would be Glacier Peak once again.
It is, but who's their opponent?
I don't think we can do that bit here. I don't know that we can do who's on first. Oh, would that be Mariner once again? Oh, helps when I read my prep sheet as opposed to trying to tee you up.
It usually goes, if we do a game that's Glacier Peak or Snohomish or whoever, it follows that weekend would be
the football game.
Right. So
Okay.
they do all the sports, I think, same teams.
I did not notice that after being here for 4 or 5 years, but officials having a discussion over that last point, because it was given to Mariner, I believe, but the official in the chair over here seems to be having none of it. Broadcast is brought to you as well by Home Comfort Alliance of Snohomish and King County, Grit, Handcrafted Wood, Bickford Ford, and Adrenaline Fundraising. Proud to support the player of the game. And they're going to reverse the decision and give it to GP, and that's going to bring up set point here. To try and go up 2-0. And now Mariner wants an explanation because they thought they won the point. Chloe Shannon will have a discussion with the up official. Just remember STSPN.com. You can watch anywhere. It's always free, no subscription required. And that's in large part due to our sponsors. So
it's a large part. That's probably all part. Well, occasionally my wife has to donate a little bit to our endeavor, but
to our coffers.
She doesn't always know that, but she thinks she's working towards our retirement, but really we're kind of giving it away to this hobby.
Coach Fa Guy wants a better explanation because he thinks that point went his way. So, in-depth discussion here. And this is important because this would be set point right here. And GP is one opportunity away from going up 2-0. And it's worth noting they're 3-0. They've only had one match so far go 4 sets. Otherwise, it's been 3-0 and 3-0 and 3-1. The appeal is for naught. Set point. Mai will dig that one. Far side, rejected. Punched right back, and that'll work. That's a good break by Mariner. Mai started it, and I think Zubanova was a big part of getting that back across, just playing that post on the far side.
Yeah, we have new player of the game shirts there with thanks to David Wright.
Fine folks at Adrenaline Fundraising. I haven't seen these yet. Stepped up and over, dug out by Shannon, who served. That one rejected, and that will be the point, and that will be a 2-set lead in this one. We'll step aside for a break, about 3 minutes, I believe. And when we come back, could it be the deciding third set, or is Mariner going to try and force a little extra time? We'll find out after this on STSPN.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Seattle Sports on 710 is your radio home for the Seattle Mariners.
Back and over the wall for a home run.
Every home run, every strikeout, every Mariners win.
Swing and a miss and a slider, strike 3, and it's over.
And catch the game on your smartphone. Download the Seattle Sports app to stream the radio broadcast of every Mariners game.
Goodbye, baseball. A walk-off 2-run home run.
Seattle Sports is your home for the Mariners.
Back here on STSPN, proud to salute our media partner, Seattle Sports. STSPN's coverage of Wesco Athletics presented by Les Schwab Tires, reminding you to get more from less. Actually, I had to stop off at a Les Schwab Tires. Believe that was not long before I got my insurance claim taken care of on my car, because in addition to getting rear-ended, I also had a low tire. So...
yeah, they'll take care of you.
Yes, they did. They were ready to get me right in there and get a new tire. I was like, yeah, this car has had about $11,000 worth of damage. I think I'll limp by.
My daughter's got a Mustang GT, and if I get that up over 100, it shakes a little bit. So I'm going to take it in there and have them check out the front end a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Although I'm not exactly sure how logical doing 100 on Washington State roads would be. But
I'm just saying,
hypothetically,
if you want to,
yes,
right, you shouldn't have to have a little shake.
Of course, yes. That is a sign that something is not right, and Les Schwab will make it right. Dug out and cleared out. That one off of Tyala Hutchinson Tokomata. Middle blocker playing along the back line there. Different look from this Marauders squad. Jump serve. And Box will get that service ace.
Hey, when you get a second, can you text me the name of that guy? I mean, is it the daughter's name or what?
Oh, yes. That was what I got. And believe that is the... Number 11.
Number 11?
Yes.
Yeah.
Siedenquist's dad getting our proud parent shirt.
Adanya Abraham serving for
and he was happy about it.
Very much so. Adanya Abram will check in, excuse me. 2-1 Grizzlies, but Mariner takes the point and the serve.
Good student section here tonight.
Oh, yeah. Loud and proud and numerous. Shannon will punch that one up. Little rotation to the front. Dunk you very much. Ligon, rather. Ligon with the finish. Box with the setup.
Into the match.
And some subs.
Number 6, Marcy Mossberg. Number 8,
Anna Ligon's a senior at 6'1". Alyssa Box, who got that set, by the way, on that point. She is a freshman at 5'7". I would say she's approximately 1 amp height, or 1 amp size, but she's 1 amp height. Not so much on the size part. Box with the set.
I bet she
kept it alive.
Jump higher too.
Oh, I would be shocked if she couldn't. Oh, sometimes the best play is the one you don't make. Not so much when it falls at your feet. That was one where nobody wanted to make a mistake, and so collectively the whole front line did, and it fell off somebody's high tops.
Do they wear high tops anymore?
I was literally just looking, and I think that at least some of those are high tops.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, the pink ones are.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I said it, I was like, wait, watch that not be a single pair of high tops out there, but nobody's jumping around in their chucks, that's for sure. Point, GP, off the hand on that far side. Grizzlies looking to make it 3 out of their first 4 in straight sets. Mariner is feisty but young. No matter how this one turns out, this is going to be a good learning experience for the Mariner Marauders on the road against a veteran team that can do things like that. Chloe Gustafson, 5'11".
Well, they say you don't learn that much playing easy teams.
Fair enough. And I learned from a guy who built a dynasty in college baseball, and he said there are 2 ways you can teach build a program and teach them how to win, and that's teach them how to win playing against the easy opponents, or get your head kicked in, and then when you get into league play, you've played tougher opponents.
Hey, are you available Friday nights ever?
Friday nights as opposed to this Friday? Or
not this Friday.
Yeah, I'm expecting to do a couple of games this season. I thought I was on the schedule, but yeah.
No, I think I do, but
wanted to make sure.
No, I'm thinking about maybe putting you on the sidelines.
Oh, potentially.
I've got a couple of places where I think we're doing Snohomish games, and I need a.
I think I can deal with Coach Hammer. I think I can handle him.
He's such a great guy.
There are a couple of coaches that are intimidating. He just makes me want to run through a wall. I'll put on the jersey, Coach.
Yeah, isn't that right?
Yes.
Very inspiring.
I was gonna say what he ends every single interview with, but it would probably get me thrown out of the bleachers here at GP.
Yeah.
He is an on-brand coach.
Yes, he is.
And that's an ace. And that is an ace. Mariner just crawls it over. And again, there's nothing you could do with that. Mariner's got a little student section action going on off to our left.
Love that.
6-5. They've cut it to a 1-point game again. Box with the set. Oh, just took the air out of that one. That again, just hit the rewind button. That one hits Chloe Shannon directly in the hands and then just dies. I have no clue how the physics work on that, but it's beautiful. Little offhand flip. Nice dig by Tessa. Clobbered to the net. That should have... Ooh. Oh, they call 4 hits. Okay. I thought that they were going to get Mariner for getting into the net too early.
I don't think they'd ever call me for getting to the net too early.
Yeah, the whole jumping thing. You know, there are a lot of things that they won't be calling on us. Got an interesting little head scratcher for you after the serve from Mai here. Oh, actually, they're having a discussion first. Box got her explanation and is taking it over to her coach. But somebody was complaining online about the video game characters and how you can't jump in this certain game. And so I was like, well, when was the last time you jumped?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's funny, but at the same time, no, really, when was the last time you jumped? Point Glacier Peak, a little violation there on the serve.
Number 29.
Got another sub in for Mariner.
We have to give a shout out to Bobby over there for doing the announcing.
Oh, yes. Got to build our...
Of course, he probably won't give us a shout out now they got the fancy NFHS camera.
The RoboCam.
The RoboCam.
By the way, another sub checks in from the JV squad for Mariner. Kylie Marrero checks in, wearing number 5. Getting a lot of reserves in for both sides.
Serving for Glacier Peak, number 29.
Madison Clark, Jessica Mai, and Kylie Marrero along the back line for the Marauders. In between decision, that one bends up and over, and they're going to give the point to Mariner. That was one of those, just wait. Okay, they are going to call it.
Into the match for Mariner, number 4, Dunyan.
Abram into the game for Mariner, and she will serve. Oh, excuse me. Kumba Jai will serve. Another freshman out there.
I like the game day shirts on the coaches over there for GP.
Oh, yeah. Clean look. On brand, as always, for the folks from Cathcart. That'll in between hop. And just keeping an eye on it is Lincoln. Yeah, this is a GP squad that doesn't rebuild, it reloads.
That is true.
Olivia Lincoln, 15. She's a freshman. Alyssa Box, 14. She's a freshman. They don't really miss a step. There's Box. There's the clobber. And a nice rejection at the net. And that is a celebration by Mariner. You would have thought they just won the whole thing.
It's the little victories.
That was an excellent play.
Yeah.
Into the match for Mariner, number 3.
Couple of subs back in for Mariner. Amani Watson, a senior.
Point.
And looks like Dio Coy, a 6-foot sophomore, will serve. Offhand tip, and that's an illegal touch. Oh no, they're gonna give that one to Mariner as well. Looks like Coach Dave Thorne having a discussion with the official about what the heck happened.
Oh, he's making notes over there.
Very analytical. That one did not come off the hand clean. GP will get the point and the serve.
Into the match with Mariner, number 6, Madison Clark. Serving for
Took care of business, 25-11 in the opening set. Didn't really face much opposition once they got out of the mud in the first dozen points. GP cruised second half of set 2. Mai will dig that one out. Shannon. And rocketed over and out of bounds. Point GP. 12-9, and Box will drift back. Tessa Mossberg, the libero out there in the navy shirt for GP. She's a senior and a leader. 5'3", I'll say 5'3" and change. It's a tall 5'3". Rocketed through the wickets. Nice kill, Siedenquist.
He's got his shirt on. You love that?
Yeah. Yes.
We picked the right guy.
Siedenquist's dad rocking the proud parent shirt. Special thanks to Grit Handcrafted Wood and our friends at Seattle Sports with the Seattle Sports app. And it works on smart speakers, too.
Really?
Found that one out myself. That one in. Just, again, laser sight on that volleyball off the hand of a GP player. GP is going to be a tough team to handle this season. 14-9. Dug out in the middle by Mai. Ooh, nice flip, but they'll keep it alive. My word! What a rally by GP. And then they'll finally get it to the back line. Tessa will dig that one out. Box, clobbered Lincoln, gets it in! That's another point for the Grizzlies. And again, freshman feeding freshmen.
They'll be here a while.
Get used to it, folks. This is GP volleyball. 15-9. And, of course, the broadcaster jinx.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know my own strength sometimes. 5-point game here. Hutchinson Tokumato will check back in. Number 11 for Mariner. Chloe Shannon, senior, will serve. And that one just a little bit too long. Just a hair.
Number 6, Tessa.
It was out by that much.
Missed it by that much. Macy Mossberg will check in, number 6, and she will serve. Sister Tessa Mossberg is the libero, playing midway up. Clobbered in. Clark will dig that one out. We're in the libero shirt this time. Point Glacier Peak, out of bounds. Mariner just trying to figure out how to string some consecutive points together. Dug by Njai. Back across Tessa. There's Box with the set. Little flick tip, no. And they will not be able to chase that one down into the Mariner bench. GP pulling away, and there's a timeout on the floor. 18-11. Grizzlies trying to finish it off in straight sets on STSPN. Back to it here on STSPN. 2-0 lead for the joys of technology, folks. 2-0 lead for GP, trying to finish off the third set. Mariner has something to say about that with a good dig. Claire will run that one down. And double hit Amani Watson. Nothing really you can do with that when it just falls into your hand. Bowie Shannon with a dig earlier in that series. I don't know if you see it on the feed here, but I got a lot of jerseys on in the GP student section, including maybe my favorite, a Matt Hasselbeck jersey. Didn't expect to see that one at GP today. Oh, uncorked. That one was filthy off the hand of Siedenquist. 20-10, GP. Grizzlies looking to take care of business on their own home floor. Undefeated GP. Granted, this is the fourth game of the season for the Grizzlies. Service error. We'll give that one back to the Mariner Marauders.
See, here's the other thing here. See, I got serve clicked here, up here, right? But it's got serve for these guys.
Huh.
You got to love that.
Sometimes
Do you think I can call tech support on that? No.
Especially not right at this moment.
Yeah.
Your call is very important to us.
We'll get right back to you.
7 to 10 business days. Cleared back across. Macy started it. Trying to build the wall at the net, but that one squirts right through, and Mariner takes a point and appreciates the experience here. 20-12. They've cut it to 8.
Oh, the student section there for Mariner, they're all over it.
Rocketed back. Macy will get the dig. That one will carry him off the net and will keep the rally alive. Mariner did that earlier. Box, not Fox. Double hit on the Grizzlies. And a little mini run here for Mariner.
Double mint gum.
Double hit, double mint. Can we charge them every time we say that?
Yeah, I wish.
Back line to Tessa. The front just uncorked. The thud echoes through the gym as Ligon drills that one. Anna Liggins, 6'1" middle blocker and a senior.
You know, if you want to see more Glacier Peak games or whoever your school is,
got to let us know.
Let us know, and if you know any sponsors, that's
yeah, that's how we get this done.
That's the secret to the sauce. A couple extra dollars, and we can get to a couple extra places.
Exactly. He doesn't make a ton of money, a dump truck full of money here, but somebody's got to pay me. So
yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
21-14. Sometimes we have too much fun.
I don't think anybody's paying the NFHS camera up there.
Well, somebody had to pay for it. That's the biggest challenge. But
yeah, we know who that was, though. That was them.
Oh, another double hit. GP can't get out of its own way all of a sudden in the third set, but they're still up 21-15. It's first to 25. Mai back there to serve. Jessica Mai clobbers that one. Box with the set. And it crawls into the net and is rejected. Good front line play. I think that was Amani Watson, the 5'6" middle blocker, who built that wall. Mai will keep the magic going back there. 21-16. Dug out Tessa. Fox will clobber that one. Clark will handle. Dug out again, that time by Macy Mossberg, and it'll crawl back over. GP will take the serve away, and they're 3 points away from a straight set win. Claire Siedenquist, Dad won the shirt. She's wanting to put this one on ice. And now I think they're checking to see if that was a rotation violation. Nope, I think we're good. Yeah, there's a sub order, there's a serve order. There's a whole lot more that goes into this than you might realize.
There's more than I realize, I'll tell you that.
And measured well. Measure twice, cut once. I believe that was Estefania Guerrero.
Hey, if we do this in 3 sets, do I get to pay you less?
I'll have you negotiate that with my agent, sir.
Yeah, what's her name?
And that one also goes the way of the Grizzlies. GP, they've only trailed a couple of times in this one in set number 2, I believe. Trailed by as many as 3 points. And that is an ace, and that will put it on ice. Glacier Peak rocks, rolls, and we're done. 25-16 is your final in this one, as GP takes it in straight sets. We'll step aside for a break. When we come back, we will speak with our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game and get out of here on STSPN.
Hey there, laddie. Do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Great, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
And back here on STSPN with our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game, that is senior.
I just know that I can always trust my teammates. I have the people beside me ready to pass, ready to cross. Everyone's there ready to play.
Now, it's a bit of a family affair because a lot of sisters on this squad. Does it feel like one big family with all the sisters?
Yeah, I think everyone feels like sisters. It's not just me and my sister, another senior and her sister. We're all sisters.
So what has led to this success? Is it communication? Is it talent? Is it chemistry? Is it all the above?
Yeah, I'd say all of the above. We've been working with each other for 3 years. We have 7 seniors on the team, and so we've really got to know each other well. And we've done a lot of team bonding and stuff, and we've just gotten really close with each other.
Now, talking about your game, I'm always going to defend the liberos. My favorite position out there, bar none.
Thank you.
But it all starts with you guys just laying out for every single ball. What goes through your mind every time the ball goes over the net?
Well, for serve receive, I just think I need to stay calm, trust myself, reset every ball, and just stay low. And I've practiced a lot and just stay ready.
Fair enough.
I'm always wondering, how do you know where to be, right? Because I'm like, you guys are everywhere, and the ball comes over at lightning speed, and you're like, how in the world did they get that ball?
I focus on the hitter's hand a lot and their shoulders. For setter dumps, I watch a lot of their shoulders, and then if they're turning a little bit and dipping, I know to take a step forward to cover the donut.
Nice. I I don't play volleyball, obviously, but it looks easy. But then you see the speed of the ball, and you're just amazed that you guys can pull those out. It's just great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, you mentioned some terms that we don't know, like the donut and the what was it, the setter jump or the dip?
The dump. Oh, the dip
dump.
of the
The dump.
shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
dump.
Yeah. So all of those different things. How much of what's happening out there is set plays or specific things like the set and the fake or the set and the kill, and how much of it is just free flowing and knowing your teammates?
I'd say a lot of the plays are just I see my teammates, I can tell what they're going to do. And then on defense, when the other side is hitting, I think I just am reading them. I think this game, it was a little bit more off speed. There were a little more tips and a little more roll shots. And so I kind of just read the other team.
Fair enough. Well, I think we need to let you go. They're all circling around.
Do you have a parent here?
Yeah, I do.
Well, with that, we've got...
Have them come over here. Okay. First thing is you.
Yeah, you have your Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game shirt, so show that to the camera. Show that to the world. Tessa Mossberg, a 5'3.5", we'll say. 5'3.5" libero and a senior. And we have a
parent shirt.
A proud parent shirt. So do you want to go fetch a parent for us?
Yeah, we'll end this, but then bring the parent up so we can get a picture of them.
Congratulations. That is Tessa Mossberg, our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. And be sure and follow our socials so that you'll see the pictures of, for example, the Proud Parent shirts, Grit Handcrafted Wood, and our friends at Seattle Sports with that. So that'll wrap it up from here. Our next broadcast will be Friday night, right?
It will be.
Friday night, Mariner and GP once again. For my broadcast partner, that being Todd Elvig, for all the folks back in the truck, and of course for Les Schwab Tires for taking care of business on this one, I'm Amp Harrell. A straight set win for Glacier Peak on STSPN.